All right, so you want to know where I get my least expensive leads from? Well, we're going to talk about that coming up. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hey, if you're a new agent or just thinking about getting into the real estate business, you may want to hit that subscribe button down below because I talk about real estate every week. And this week we're talking about leads. Yes, if you're in real estate, you're always offered leads from brokers or you're always searching for a lead. I don't care if you're a new agent or if you've been doing this for a long time. You're always trying to figure out where you're going to get your next client from. So I'm going to talk about today about some Facebook ads that I run, and I'm telling you they are producing, and I'm only spending $90 a month. Yeah, $90. So think about that, $90. And let's put that in perspective. A lot of agents that depend on leads from their brokers, well, their brokers, yeah, they're giving you these leads, and hey, more power to you, and I'm sure you appreciate it. But some of these brokers are charging you 50% of your commission. Yeah, that's a lot. Think about if you sold a $500,000 house, 3% commission, and you have to give half of that to the broker because they supplied you the lead. Now, what if you could have produced your own lead on that $500,000 home and kept all that percentage up there, of course, except for your percentage that you normally pay your broker. So that's what I'm going to help you with today, how you can be a real estate agent for a long time, for the long run. Depending on other people to give you leads, you're not going to last very long in this business. So this is going to help you out, I guarantee it. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump onto my Facebook page, my business page. Now remember, you have to have a business page, not just your regular profile on individual profile on your Facebook page. You have to have a business page. So if you have a business page, let's keep going here. So, all right, so here is my business page. We're going to jump over here to Ad Center. I'm going to click on that and let that load up. And then we're going to click right here. We're going to create an ad. Over here on the left, you're going to choose an ad type. That is going to be, we're going to create a new ad. Now, I might go a little fast here, but that's kind of the point here. I'm trying to show you how quick and easy this is, and you can start producing leads as quick as right after this video. Okay? If you have any questions, obviously message me below. If you need more details, let's jump on a Zoom or something like that and walk you through this. All right, so let's jump back over here. All right, so we're on this page, our goal. Right now it says automatic. We're going to change that to get more leads. As you can see, you can choose a lot of different ways here for your goals, but we're going for more leads. You're going to save that. Next, right here is what I'm doing on my current leads is I'm shuffling my creatives. So if you'll notice right here, it's just showing one photo. When we do this, it's going to create 5. So basically it's going to have 5 different media, photos, whatever you're going to put in there, it's going to shuffle between those ads. So, and as you do this, or as the ad goes on, you can go back and look at them and see which ads are producing and which ones aren't. And what I typically do, the ones that aren't producing, I usually shut those off. That way, I'm not wasting any money on those. But I'll show you what I'm talking about there at the end of this video. Okay, so we went through the shuffle. Now you're going to go down here to your ad creative. Now you can change this to whatever you want it to say. Just make sure it's catchy. It will populate whatever's on your business page, whatever your description is on your business page. So that's what it's doing there. But you probably want to change it up just a little bit to make it a little bit more catchy. So change that up a little bit. Next, you can select your photos here. Now you can choose the ones that are already uploaded. You can upload, directly from your computer. You can do videos from Instagram if you have your Instagram connected with your Facebook page. So anyway, you're going to select your photos there. Those are the ones that I already had pre-selected from my ad that I'm currently running. So that's why those are there. Next, we're going to jump down here to headlines. So you want to have a catchy headline too. Lakefront homes. I know that's a catchy one, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. So you want to make sure that's catchy. Next is your buttons. I call these action buttons. All right, so they click on your ad. What do you want them to do next? Do you want to apply for something? Do you want them to learn more about lakefront homes or whatever you're putting there? Do you want them to get a quote, sign up, subscribe, so you can choose all those? I usually choose learn more, because I want them to learn more about whatever the product I'm trying to push here. All right, next is contact forms. If you don't have a form, you're going to create a form. So you're going to click right here and create a form. Now on these forms, customer info, when they click on there, after they go to learn more, it's going to go to the form. As you can see right here, they're going to ask. It's going to ask them for some contact info. Now you can ask for a phone number. So right now we have a phone number, email, and full name. Now keep in mind, when you add the phone number in there, there's going to be times that they're not going to put a phone number in there, or they're going to put in a false number. Some people just will not give up their phone number. What they will give up is something that's easy and populated automatically through Facebook, and that's typically their name and their email address. So if you just leave that phone number off and have an email address and their name, you'll get more leads that way. But you can ask for phone number, date of birth, gender, job title, company name, all that. But really, I would just keep it down to the full name, phone number, and email, and really narrow it down to just the name and the email. All right. You can also ask question. Are you ready to move? So just a simple question. And as you can see on your form, this is what the form will look like once they click on your ad. Are you ready to move? And they might type in yes or no or maybe. Then the next question is for them to fill out their info. And then next, it just goes through like a generic privacy policy. And then once they're done there, you're all set. Bam. And then they can click and go to your website. If you have your website attached on your Facebook page, make sure when you create a Facebook page, make sure you always put a website there. So when they're done, they'll jump over to your website. Anyways, you click save there, and then you're all done. All right, next is special ad category. Now, if you're in real estate, this is something you have to do. You can try to skip it, but it's not going to work. Facebook's going to catch you, and your ad's not going to run. So make sure you go in here, turn this on, and then you're going to select your category as housing, because that's what we're doing here in real estate. We mess with houses, of course, land as well. But anyway, you're going to click on housing there. Next is down here to your audience. Who are you trying to attract with these ads? So we are going to go down here. And what I typically do here, so automatically the age is from 18 to 65 plus. That's automatic. So what I usually do here on locations is I use the drop pin. So I click on the drop pin here, and then I just zoom in to where I want to go. So I'm up here in North Texas. So my main market is right in here. So I want to put my pin right about in here. So it automatically, when you do the housing special ad category, the minimum you can go is 15 miles. So I usually like to make sure I cover all my area and then get down a little bit further, closer to those metroplex areas. Now I'm going to tell you something about this right here. If you're trying to run these ads and you're in a highly populated metroplex area, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money because there's a lot more competition. So I would suggest, if you're in a bigger metroplex area, to target right outside of that area. You're going to get more leads that way. You're going to spend less money. So try that. If you've been trying in those right inside those major populated areas and you're not getting any results, try moving it out just a little bit. Okay, so like I said, we're doing that. I did like 23 miles. So there, I'm going to save my audience. Okay, I'm not liking that results there. So if you don't like what you see up here, go in here and edit that. Let's see. Let's go with that drop pin again. Let's just move around just a little bit. Let's see what that does. No, that got worse, didn't it? All right, so what I always say is just keep playing around with this and see, just see what it gets. But don't spend too much time on this, because really the main objective is right here, is targeting that area. All right, so there we go. See, it jumped up. All right, so next we're going to jump down here, and I like to run these type of ads constant. So I'm going to run it constant. I don't have to worry about it. It's going to rotate these ads. They're going to be different. It's going to populate different ads all the time. So I'm going to run it constant. Now down here, my daily budget, I'm only running $3 a day. All right, think about that. $3 a day. That's what I'm running on these ads. And you are done. Down here at the bottom, you're going to promote now. And once you do that, you're set to go. So now, since we know how to do this, let's jump over and see what my ads are actually producing. So let's get out of here. I want to leave. Yeah. So now I'm going to go back to my ad center, and I'm clicking on my ads here. Let's see. I'm going to go see all. So this is the ad that I'm running right now. All right, so you can see here my performance, $209.97 over 72 days. I've got 93 leads. All right, so that's about an average of $2.26 a lead. I wish that was a little bit lower, but if you put it in perspective, I'd rather be spending this $2.26 per lead versus giving my broker 50% of my commission. So, and these are my folks. I keep working on, build a relationship with them over time, and they do purchase. They become a client. All right, so now let's look down here. Remember I was talking about earlier how I watch the ads, the ones that are producing, I keep those active, and the ones that aren't producing, I shut them off so I don't waste any money. As you can see here, this one's still active. This one's not active, wasn't producing a lot. Same with this one. This one's still producing a little bit. Look at here, lakefront homes. Remember I was talking about lakefront homes, because you got to think about what the consumers, or what's going to grab the consumer's attention. In my area, it's a lakefront home, so that's grabbing their attention there. And plus with that photo there of the nice beach here on our lake. The next one is beautiful acreage. People love acreage around here. We're in Texas. We've got plenty of it. So I've got a nice sunset with cattle photo in there that I took out here at our property. And so it's producing a little bit. So that's it right there. So that's really how simple it is to start producing your own leads. Now, if you can be independently from your broker producing your own leads, your career is going to be a lot more successful. All right, I hope this answers any questions you have about leads. If you have any questions, like I said before, message me down below. Let's hop on a Zoom call, whatever it takes, but let's get you started on getting your own leads. All right, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.